Hiya. The signal's bad. Hello.
Hi.
How are you? Thank you.
Um, I don't know how I feeling because it's like I was very happy and excited when I realized that they agreed for DNA test.
Hmm.
But when I went to live with Persian medium on Instagram, my grandmother from father called me.
Okay.
And she made me very cried. She told me that they are not. I mean, my parents and her grandma. They don't agree for DNA test
Okay.
with me. I mean, so I think it's interesting and weird. And she told me that I'm awful, terrible person who give people hope that
Mm.
their child can live, but to be honest, Persian medium is I mean, this is my contact with Kate right now. So I I can't talk about it too much
Okay.
at this moment, but people say that I'm crazy, or that I'm doing this for career or for money. But I have to say that I found out from this contact between me and Kate
Sure.
that Kate is very, she has very big feeling that I'm her daughter. So it's like many people don't believe me, but I feel in heart, I feel in 100% that I'm her, but in mind, I know that I need DNA test.
Of course.
So it's like, but I know that because contact told me that I know that Kate is very excited, and I can't tell anymore. I think I can't tell anything because it's I have to keep it in my mind
Of
now.
course.
I
So,
mean, you understand?
yeah, of course. Can I just ask you? So, just take me back to
Yes, of course.
when you first kind of found out. How did you find out when you first knew that it's a possibility that you could be Madeleine McCann? And I have to say, from my eyes, there are some similarities. We can't deny that there are some similarities. The speck in the eye, the
Yes,
jawline, the nose. So take us back to the start when you actually really found out.
but you mean about the first time when I started to think that I can be Madeleine,
Yeah,
or?
when the first time you.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it was a few months ago, and some people said that um, it couldn't be then because I joined to one Facebook group 1 year ago, something like that. And I told the press that I found out about Madeleine's case over 6 months ago. So I have small problems with memories. I mean, I can't remember my childhood, but I have problems with chronology. I don't know how to
Right.
say, but
Yeah, kind
with
of. Yeah.
but, okay. So uh, sometimes when I think that it was 6 months or 8 months, maybe it was 1 year. So because it's normal, typical for me because I have PTSD, maybe complex PTSD, so it's normal symptom
Okay.
that I have problems with explaining chronology when exactly did I started thinking. But a few months ago, I started to think that I'm not my parents' child,
Right.
and it was started when I was in therapy with my third psychologist.
Okay.
I started to give my parents, and not only parents, my family, just family, hard questions, a lot of hard questions. And my mother said one day that you will never go again to your psychologist because I will never pay for it again. I couldn't. I didn't have possibility to work then. I tried, but it was very hard because of symptoms that I had.
Understandable.
And it's something like kind of weird because my mother cut me from therapists,
Okay.
kind of, or maybe okay, and I was in good condition then because this psychologist helped me a lot, and I really didn't have some autodestruction then at this time. And my mother, 2 or probably 3 weeks after this, she started to tell me that I stole someone for over 100,000. And at the end, police said that there is no case about it. They didn't know. They didn't be in her shop, as she said. And it's like everything says that she lies.
Okay.
She lied. And it's important for this case because I realized then that my mother tried to make me bad with my mental condition then, and not only me think like that. My boyfriend thinks the same. My
Okay.
best friend thinks the same. And a few months later, I mean, or I don't know how much, but a few months later, I talked with my grandma from father, and she told me that maybe she will disagree today at these days when I'm in social media. But she said then that she thinks that family from mother could be involved in my hurt from this German pedophile. I mean, she said exactly that. She thinks and she believes that family from mother, including mother, knew that he will hurt me, and it's like then I started to think, okay, so I know that my mother allowed pedophile and my grandmother from mother to take me for a trip, for a 7 hour trip to another city.
Yep.
After I said that he hurt me. So it was 1 or 2 days later after I told her truth, and she allowed for going. She allowed me go with them for a trip, and I can't remember this trip. I mean, it's weird. And then when I realized what grandma says, and I connect some puzzles, some thoughts about it, I started to think that I'm not their children because they didn't want to talk about my past.
Right.
They became mad, and mother always starting to say that I'm crazy, and she also often told me that she when I was younger that when I was younger she also no when I was younger she often told me that she will give me to children's house when I had panic attacks or when I cried a lot. And when I realized that they maybe not my parents, I started to make a research on internet about missing children, missing girls that who could be in my age or similar age. And I saw many girls. It was too many for me. I didn't expect that how many children are missing in the 1 year. It was big amount. It is frightening,
Mm.
really. and but only Madeleine fit to me then, because it's like I didn't think for the first time when I found out about Madeleine's case, I didn't think then that, okay, I'm Madeleine. I'm Madeleine. No,
Cool.
it wasn't like that. It was like I started to think about my past a lot, and when I started to connect some puzzles, for example, my abuser is German, and his press said that my abuser is Christian Bruckner. It's not true because they didn't talk with me, and they. I don't know why they wrote something like that because I didn't say something like that earlier. So my abuser is Peter Ney,
Okay.
and I said that the person who was suspected earlier in Madeleine's case, his name and surname was Martin Ney.
When you say, sorry to interrupt you, so when you say abuser, you said that your abuser. So was you? I very don't want to. Was you abused as a child? Do you know who your abuser was? Is that what you're saying? That you were abused, and you know that you were abused when you were younger? Okay, I just wanted to clear that part up there as well. That's
I
fine.
understand. Chill.
Apologies. I just want to make sure because this is the first
Okay, no
time.
problem.
Yeah,
No
first time
problem.
you spoke to someone from the UK. So
Okay.
obviously we are supporting you. I understand this is a very overwhelming experience for you, especially with the media attention that you have received. Literally gone crazy over the last 48 hours for you. So I know it's a lot for you to take in there as well. I just want to confirm as well, you are from Poland, correct? Because a lot of the media
Yes,
here in the
I
UK.
know they wrote that I'm from Germany,
I got it right.
and I think that they wrote that I'm from Germany because my abuser is German. I think that they connected these things.
Mm-hmm.
And okay, and my abuser is German, and
Okay.
he's older than Martin Ney. You heard about
Yeah.
Martin Ney?
Yes.
Okay, so no. So,
There's
okay.
a Netflix documentary about everything that happened with Madeleine McCann as well.
Okay, so I have to say that I confronted with my abuser 2 or 3 weeks ago,
Mm-hmm.
probably two, after many years. It was second time when I saw him
Okay.
after. Okay, and I confronted with him, and he didn't recognize me, and I even expected, because I'm older, so it's normal. I changed,
Of course.
and he allowed me to go to building where he lives.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that he didn't know who I am. So okay, he didn't. But when I started to talk with him, I told him that I know that his son is Martin Ney,
Right.
but then I didn't know it. But I wanted to test his reaction,
Mm-hmm.
because it was only my I don't know how it's
But just
English.
clear, so
Suspicions.
sorry to interrupt you. I just want to because there's a language thing, so I just want to make sure that we get bits and bobs out there as well. So,
Yes.
from what you're telling me, from what I understand, is that you were abused as a child, and this is your abuser that you confronted. Now, I don't know if you can tell us, is that a member of your family or is it just someone that is a member of your?
He's husband of my grandmother from mother.
Okay. Okay. So, do you
Okay.
believe that he was the one that abducted you? Do you think?
To be, to, I think that I can't say who abducted me
Okay.
if I'm Madeleine, but I can say another thing. I can say that his face is on picture 4B
Okay.
on Find Madeleine. I recognize this face
Okay.
everywhere. I will recognize this face. So this is the first thing.
Mm-hmm.
Second thing, Martin Ney is German too, and
Okay.
my abuser has a son. I don't know his personality.
Okay.
And when I told him, when I confronted with him that he's his son, that they both are involved in kidnapping children, that I know that he hurt me more than I can remember.
Right.
He started to being very nervous, very stressed, and sorry, and he told me, he asked me who you are, and how do you know that she why she he became stressed and very nervous. And at the end, when I told him who I am, he hit my face like this.
Oh, not good.
So 1 second. So it was not not kind thing, not nice. But after this, when I came out from this building, from this flat, I met my grandmother, and she said that she will call me. And she called me 1 week ago, probably. And we talked. We didn't have contact for many years, so we talked. And when I started to talk about my past, she started to change subject of conversation. So it was weird, but she was very calm, very kind, very interested in my life. But when I told her that I know that he is, I mean, his husband, I mean, my abuser, is involved in Madeleine McCann case.
Right.
She told me that she doesn't know who is this girl. And I said that she knows, but she said that she doesn't. So the next, we changed subject of conversation again. And a few minutes after, I said something like, but you know, Grandma, I know that he's really involved. I saw drawing with his face on a page about this girl, and she started to be very mad at me, and she started to say that oh, we have to finish our call because
like she didn't want you to know. She kind of, yeah. Okay, I get that.
yes, but she said it's something there. Earlier she said that she doesn't know this girl. She doesn't never heard about her. And in the second time she said that, well, Peter didn't kidnap a girl from Portugal onto Spain, so it was a little suspicious. Because then after this, she said that she read about this girl, so I can't understand it. And I think that Peter and Martin, and it's are related, but it's weird that Bruckner, yeah, how was his name? Christian Bruckner, and was what he is now suspected in
He's
this
the
case.
main
So
man.
yes, I know. So I'm just thinking about why 3 pedophiles were they 3 are German and they were at the same time. I mean, I don't know if Martin Ney was there, but I think yes, because drawing with his face is on Madeleine McCann case page, but I'm not sure. I didn't read too much about about Martin Ney, but I think that it's kind of weird that 3 pedophiles from German are in the same time when a girl is missing. Is really suspicious.
Of course.
And I have many reasons to think that I can be Madeleine. I posted on story yesterday 3 screenshots with some reasons, but
I've seen
the main thing.
Stuff. I have looked at all of the stuff. I've even reported on here.
I have to say that not my appearance made me thinking that I'm Madeleine, because I knew that I have a little faded mark in my eye. I knew that I have some dots like Madeleine, like dimple, and I knew that, but I was like, there a background that that made me think that I can be Madeleine. And it's like for example, my family. I don't want to say about my mother
Of course.
very bad words, but she did weird, suspicious things when I was younger too. But I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's
Hey,
very,
sure,
very painful. But I have to say that I will not be really surprised if I will find out that Peter, who is my abuser, knows Christian, because I know that Peter has connections with pedophiles, because my father told me that.
Okay.
My father told me also that he is involved in kidnapping children. My father told me that Peter has more victims. So my father told me too that I cannot tell this anybody, but now I tell about it.
Fine.
So maybe.
It's fine.
But it's very too many puzzles here, and a student from Wrocław, so Maddie, a few days after abduction, and press wrote that there's no article about it, but it's in PJ Files. So
Okay.
it was one article about it, but it's in PJ Files too. So his statement is there. And I lived in Wrocław almost entire life as I can remember, so it's weird. And my teacher from kindergarten told me that I knew English, but I talked in Polish. I mean, with friends from kindergarten, I could talk. I knew Polish, but I knew English too. And she told me that I joined to kindergarten on in fall or early or later. So I think that fall or early winter.
Can you
I don't know,
remember?
but
Sorry to
in
interrupt.
2007.
Hold on, please.
So it was a
Sorry.
few months after election. Okay.
Sorry to interrupt you. I just want to. It's just a lot to get into, but I just want
Of course. Sorry.
the British people understand, because we have to take it bit part by part. So what I want to ask you is your earliest memory. Do you remember being 4? Do you remember being 5? What is your earliest memory of yourself?
Well, I have one early memory. I don't know how old I was there. It's a memory from holidays that I talked about on my Instagram.
Okay.
And after this memory, next memory started in 8.
So you don't remember anything from 5, 6, 7 then. So, which is understandable if you've gone through trauma. Then
But when I was 8, I have only 1 or 2 memories.
okay.
When I was 8. When I was 9, I have only memories from abusing and from a church where I had something like I don't know how it's English, but it's a celebration. Never mind. And in
Hey,
10
don't worry,
years
you're
old,
doing really well.
I mean, till 13 or 14, I cannot remember almost anything. I have single memories, and after 14, I can remember memories normally.
So okay, that's fine. I want to kind of just take it bit by bit because it's easier then. So you're 21, aren't you? Is that right? Well, you think you're 21.
According to documents, yes.
Okay, so when you say according to documents, what documents do you have? You don't have a birth certificate, I assume.
ID card.
ID card. So have you asked mum for birth certificate?
Yes, I asked her many times.
Right.
She always changed subject of conversation, so
Cool.
I couldn't communicate with her in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that I can believe that she has my birth certificate, but I believe that it's faked. I mean, if I could be Madeleine, it could be fake documents. So
Of course, documents can be faked. Of course, I do understand that completely. So, there are reports over here in the UK that the McCanns are going to get a DNA test for you. I haven't had official confirmation of that yet. You have to understand, with media in UK, a lot of people talk and talk and talk. So, I haven't had. I don't know if you've heard from them at all. Have you heard from the McCanns at all, or anything like that at all?
to be honest, I know that DNA test will be done in a
Okay,
few
good,
days,
good.
but I didn't talk with Kate or Jerry directly.
Hmm.
I talked with them with with help of this Persian medium, and with help of a person who works in I can't say where, but it's in very important institution from
Okay,
UK, and they are both confirmed that it's really they really agreed for DNA.
good. So, will the DNA test determine whether your parents are your parents? If that is the case as well, I hope, because I think it's important to know. We want to know who you are. I think that everybody's concerned here in the UK. We do support you. I know that you've received a lot of hate and criticism, but a lot of people do support you. But I think what we really want to determine is who you are. You know, if you're
Yes.
not Kate and Jerry's, then there must be something that we can do for you to help you as well. So, you know.
Well, I think that my parents, current parents,
Mhm.
if they would be really my parents, would agree for DNA test, and it's a normal thing for me. If I would be a mother, I
So
have little sister.
they not agreeing at the moment then to a DNA?
No, no,
Okay.
no. Grandma too.
Okay. So, and that's quite suspicious. If that's quite, yeah, they should be saying,
Is
let's do.
it's suspicious, and my mother on a message to me 2 days ago, she wrote that why you didn't ask us for DNA test, but I asked them, and today when I talked with grandma, because she called me, I asked for DNA test with parents or with her, I mean grandma. She said that they are not going to do the DNA test with me. They don't want to know me, to meet me anymore. And
The media, I'm sure with the media going on at the moment, I'm sure that you will get your DNA because it has gone massive in the UK. It's not hit the mainstream yet, but I'm assuming it will hit mainstream soon.
to be honest, it will be tomorrow.
Okay.
I mean, as I heard from important person that I talked about with he's my contact too, to Jerry and Kate,
Hmm.
and as he said, it should be tomorrow in mainstream. But
TikTok
I don't
said
know.
you're
I don't know.
you are over 18. TikTok's just told me that you're under 18, so ignore that. I don't know why.
I don't know in 100%, but I heard it, so
Yeah,
I
ignore
I
that.
like spoilering.
It probably, yeah, there's a lot of people watching from the UK at the moment. That's probably why. But yeah, it's nice to talk to you. Obviously, we have been very invested in the story, and to me, the eyes are not exactly the same.
What is it?
It's just people giving you gifts and all that. The eyes are not exactly the same as Madeleine's when she was a child, but there are similarities. There are very, very distinct similarities to me, which is the jaw and the nose. And, you know, we'll have to
Oh,
see. I'm not going to keep you for too long because I know that you've had so many people talk.
I'm very tired.
Yeah, I can
What
imagine
can I say?
a lot. It's been very overwhelming for you as well. I know that you have the pictures of yourself that claims the evidence from your Instagram, which is the freckle on your leg, the speck in your eye, and obviously the similarities from that as well. Just ignore that as people giving people give gifts on TikTok, so just ignore that. But I think everybody's praying for the best, really, for you. I think that's what everybody wants, kind of, for you. You will receive a lot of hate; it's normal. But I think everybody is wishing you the best they possibly can.
I
You know.
think that most of people that hate me are Polish because I really I noticed it. Many people from another
No.
countries like Brazil, Portugal, Spain, German, UK, from whole world, most of them support me or be kind, just be kind, are kind. But Polish people are very, very. I don't know why, but they're very unkind and mean.
So before, I just want to take it back, but we can just recap. So if I've got this right, you
Okay.
can. So you don't remember up until the age of 8. So 8 backwards, you don't remember. So you don't remember anything previous to 8 years old. Is that right? Oh, hello. Have we lost her? Oh, she's gone. Hello? Are you back? It's gone red. 1 second. Oh, I've got a red connection here. Bear with. Hello? Her connection. Amazing what we got so far. I'm going to have to watch all of this back to get as much information as I possibly can. I've kind of lost connection with her at the moment. Hopefully we can get her back as well. If you are just joining the live, I am currently having an exclusive interview with the girl that believes that she is Madeleine McCann, or believes she's Madeleine McCann. This is the first UK interview that she has had. So I don't know if she's going to come back onto the live. If not, I can go through what we've talked about so far. Oh, you're back.
Okay, sorry. My boyfriend called me.
Okay.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. That's not a problem. So, as I was saying, so is it 8 years old is your first memory? Hello? Okay.
My
Yeah, your
my
first,
first memory.
yeah. So the first memory of you
But
being Julia is 8. Is that right?
um, but I have one early memory about holidays, but I don't know
Okay, but one memory about,
how old was I.
but it's the
Okay, so
birth.
my first 8, 8.
8 years old. Okay, and I'm assuming that your abuser was abusing you previously to that, so you've suffered a lot of trauma, which can keep these, within deep down as well. Just to recap, you then spoke to your mother and grandmother about being abused, which is linked to some of the Madeleine McCann cases as well. And they got angry with you. You've asked for evidence to say, look, I think I could not be yours, and you're not getting the evidence that you need, which has come to that conclusion. Now, when did you first feel that? When did you first think I might be Madeleine McCann? When did you first feel that you might be Madeleine?
It was a few months ago, probably at June. I called them to Operation Grange too, but first, before that, I called to missing people
Didn't you
office
say
in
that
my
you
country.
overheard? Didn't you say that you overheard something from your grandmother as well? I'm sure.
Yes, I heard.
Yeah, you overheard.
But I heard, but I didn't go then yet.
Yeah, of course. No.
I heard from, but I talked with, I said earlier about it, but I heard from her that she believes that my family from mother are involved in my hurt, and that it was the reason that I started to think about my past, and I started to think that it's something wrong with my parents or with my mother only, and when I connected these puzzles, I think that it was June, when I started to make them make sense. I mean, first reason, second reason, and it was like 5 reasons, then 10 reasons, as I wrote on my Instagram.
If Kate,
Then I realized that.
sorry to interrupt.
Then I realized that I have too many reasons. To be Madeline, and
Of course,
that's
there are
that's
according to a source close to the family, from what I've read, they said that they are looking at all options and leads. The similarities they've said are there. These are the reports that I've heard in the British media. I can't confirm that's true, but I just want to say, if Kate and Jerry are watching, what would you want to say to them now? What would you want to say to them if they were watching now?
I don't understand what I'm gonna say to them.
Yeah, so if they're watching now, what do you want to say to them?
That I really want to meet them and talk with them, and I really want to do this DNA test and show them that I really can be her daughter, her and his daughter, their daughter. And that I'm scared but excited, and I hope that they can't wait for the results and the day when we will make the DNA test.
I'm sending you a massive hug. Anything you'd like to say? Anything
No,
else?
I'm just tired.
I was going to say, have us in the United Kingdom or Britain would say, have a nice sweet cup of tea. I definitely will myself. After I spoke to the rest of my followers, but I'm going to let you go because I know it's been an overwhelming experience for you as well, there, Julia. Thank you ever so much for your time, and thank you for letting me as well. I will take obviously parts of this live out and do a video for you as well, just to spread awareness. But thank you so much, and I hope that you enjoy the rest of your evening.
Thank you too.
All right, take care.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Jesus.